Hey guys, this is Anna Bloom and today I'm bringing you a tag video. This is the Pottermore tag. I was tagged by writerGAsh, who also made this tag, and I'll link her video in the description and you should definitely check it out because it's really fun. In this tag you essentially make your own wizarding school, so I'm really excited about it. I'm also filming my video on my phone because my camera has been giving me a lot of trouble and I hope it's actually working better, but we'll see once I'm editing this in. My camera was unfocusing and stopping suddenly and I need to get a new one, but I kind of live in the middle of nowhere, so that's gonna take a while. So for now I'm gonna try using my phone. So let's start. The first question is, what would you name your wizarding school? And I'm really bad with names, so I had to think about this a long time. But I decided to go with Overal en Nergens. This is actually a Dutch name and I'll explain why later. And it means everywhere and nowhere, because in the Harry Potter world magic is everywhere, but muggles, they don't know it, so to them it's nowhere, and I just really like that. The second question is, where would your wizarding school be? At first I thought I would choose Japan because I'm living in Japan right now, but then Japan already has Mahotokoro, and when I was at Hogwarts age I would be in the Netherlands, so then I decided to go with the Netherlands and place my school there. So I could actually go to the school. I'm just gonna believe that I couldn't go to Hogwarts because I wasn't living in England. So my school is gonna be in the Netherlands, which is also why I gave it a Dutch name. Question 3 is, what are your 4 houses? For this I decided to make my houses based on specialities. Hogwarts is based on personality traits and Ilvermorny was based on what you strive for, like medical, magic, and I don't remember the other ones because I really don't know enough about Ilvermorny to be talking about this. But anyway, for Overal en Nergens, I decided to go with specialities. So the 4 houses would be Transfiguration, and then in Dutch it would be Transfiguratie. Another one, Spreuken, which would translate to spellwork. The next one is Kruidenkunde en Fabeldieren, which would be herbology and magical beasts. And the last one I would call Toverdranken, which is potions. So I would just the specialties of these people will determine in which house they go. What are the house colors? For Transfiguratie, I would choose brown because for me it just feels brown. I don't know why. It was the first color I thought of by Transfiguration. I think it might have to do with McGonagall and the cat thing, and that's why I went with brown, but yeah. For Spreuken, spellwork, I went with purple because it feels the most magical color somehow, so I just thought purple would be perfect for this. Kruidenkunde en Fabeldieren has a very obvious choice for herbology, which is green. Very obvious, I know. I'm sorry, I'm not more creative. And last, for potions for Toverdranken, I went with blue. I don't know why blue. I like blue. I just ended up picking blue. I don't really see what... Oh, I remember. Because potions are like fluid, right? And water is blue. And that's why I made it blue. What are the house mascots? For Transfiguration, I went with the magical beast that transforms. So it's a phoenix. I felt like that would be the most fitting for Transfiguration. For spellwork, I went with unicorn because again, like the color, it's the most purple is the most magical. I also feel like unicorn, out of all the magical beasts, it just feels the most magical. So I went with unicorn for not Transfiguration. I went with unicorn for spellworks. For Kruidenkunde and toverwezens, magische wezens, I went with a botrycle. With the new movie Fantastical Beasts, I really thought they were adorable, and also herbology, plants, botrycle, it just fits. And for potions for Toverdranken, I went with the water team again, so it's a Grindylow. I think they look kind of scary, and I don't know if I would like having a house mascot that's so scary, but it felt... I should have gone with mermaid. Why didn't I think of mermaid for a magical water beast? What are the house traits? So like I explained, I didn't want it to be personality traits, and instead I chose to have them specialized. In my mind, they can just get a house based on what they would be naturally talented at and their interest. And like, especially in the when you just start out, you learn everything and you can specialize in whatever you want. You're not forced to do a certain kind of magic. It's just the type of magic you have talent for. So in that way, you are with people who are all talented in the same things, and you can make really nice new things. Well, because you're at a school and you interact with all the others, you learn everything, and everyone can specialize in everything. I did not think this through. Question number 7 is, which of these houses would you be part of? Now this is really, really difficult, because I would take all classes at Hogwarts. I would be like Hermione and take them all. I mean, it's magic. I want them all. I want everything. How can I choose? I want to learn everything, but I feel like spells would be the most useful somehow, so I'm going with spell work. Question 8 is, what are your Hogwarts and Ilvermorny houses? My Hogwarts house is Slytherin, which, if you've seen my unboxing videos from the Geek Gear boxes, you would already know I'm a Slytherin at heart. I always used to want to be a Hufflepuff. And whenever I would take a quiz online, I would always get Slytherin, and I would be so disappointed as a child. I would be, why? I'm not evil! Why? And then I learned more about Slytherin, and now I'm just a proud Slytherin. I still love Hufflepuff. I know a lot of people don't really care for Hufflepuff, but I love Hufflepuff. I just love Slytherin so much more, and I feel like, well, I loved Hufflepuff because I wanted to be like a Hufflepuff. I'm not a Hufflepuff. I'm just a Hufflepuff because I love Hufflepuff. But I'm a Slytherin. My personality just fits me a lot better. And I've come to accept that. And I've come to accept that not all Slytherins are evil. Even if the books might make them seem a bit evil. They're not. So I changed a lot since I was a really small girl reading Harry Potter books. But now I'm just a proud Slytherin. As for Ilvermorny, I took the test, of course, and I was a Pukwudgie. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I pronounce it like this. A Pukwudgie. It's the healing type of magic, which is why I remember that when I talked about the houses earlier, and I really don't know enough about Ilvermorny. I would love it if we got to learn more about it, just because anything Harry Potter would be fine by me. The 9th question is, what is your Patronus? My Patronus is a black mamba, which is a snake. I feel it's really fitting for a Slytherin. And I looked into it a bit more, and apparently if you look at spirit animals and things like that, snake stands for healing, which then really fits with my Pukwudgie, which I thought was really funny. Also, like a black mamba as a spirit animal would mean like you really want to protect yourself and others, which I feel is really fitting for a Patronus, so I'm really happy with it. I have to admit, at first I was a bit like, why a snake? Why just like, why not a horse or a cat or an animal I actually really like, but instead it was a snake, and then I looked into it and I really enjoy it now. A bit like with my Hogwarts house actually. Yes, that's kind of funny. Question 10 is, describe your wand. My wand is ebony wood with a unicorn core, according to Pottermore. It's 14.5 inches, I think. Yes, 14.5 inches. And it has unyielding flexibility, so that's my wand. And lastly, I'm gonna tag some people to do this tag. You don't have to if you don't want to, of course, but I hope you will, because I'm excited to see what other people's magical school will be like. And I'll leave all the tagged people's channels in the comments in the description as well, so check them out because they're really awesome and I really enjoy their videos. So the first one tag is Melissa, and Sylvia K, Belle of the Ball, Georgina Reads, Annie's Bookish World, and finally a book bouquet. Really looking forward to your video, so I hope you will make one, because I really enjoyed this tag. I hope you will too. So that was my tag video. This is the first video I actually tagged someone in, and the first video I was actually tagged for, so I'm really excited. If you enjoyed this video, please click over here, yes, to subscribe. I'll leave a link to my unboxings with Harry Potter stuff here, and then here you can find my latest video. I hope you enjoy them and see you again. Bye bye.